Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors.
Joe, we need to get him something for his birthday.
He's so hard to shop for.
I know.
He's getting like tools or something.
No, Joe, he already has all the tools known to man.
What about a shirt?
Yeah, shirts are easy if he didn't wear circus tent size shirts. They're hard to find. God dang it. You know what? Go ask him for money. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, go ask him for money.
Alright.
Go.
Hey Dad, can I borrow some money?
For what?
School supplies.
Wait, isn't it May? And aren't you almost 40?
No? Sweet. Thanks, Dad. Okay, I got the money.
Okay, I think I have the perfect gift.
Yeah, me too. He needs a new calendar. He doesn't even know what month it is.
What?
Stupid.
No, no, a wallet, Joe. Look at how giant that thing is. An extra wallet, too.
But he's got a lot of stuff. What happens if that was too small?
He needs to slim down, and plus, Extra has plenty of other dad-sized wallets as well. It's the perfect gift. Let's do it.
Guys, check out the wallets in the link down below. Extra is the best one out there. Alex, what the heck else has been going on during the past week in gaming news?
We got some more news on the Borderlands film. So we talked about last week that there's a writer named Joe Crombie. And we're like, is this the pen name of Craig Mazin, the guy who did Chernobyl? Like, he's real hot right now.
There is no Joe Crombie.
And then there is no Craig Mazin either. He's like, I'm not a credited writer in the film, so I cannot claim any kind of authorship on Borderlands, much less co-writing. It's not me.
I'm not Joe Crombie.
Yeah, I'm not this person.
Do not associate me with whatever that is that comes out. Then it comes out and it does $1 billion. He's like, actually, I was on that. It's the best video game movie of all time, but I highly doubt that. Kevin Hart! I don't know how to do a Kevin Hart expression.
That was close.
Hey! Ah! What else does he say? Joe says, I'm short, my knees! Ah! What does he do? Somebody tell me what he does, Joe. You watch him. Isn't that where you got? Well, we'll see. What happened was, is that a Kevin Hart thing?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened was, I don't know.
Well, this movie was announced in 2015. Apparently, it's been done filming for years now, and so there's some problems.
Really?
And then this is Kate Blanchett, Edgar Ramirez, Kevin Hart, Ariana Greenblatt.
I mean, these are some good actors.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Black, a bunch of people are in it, and so it's coming out August of next year. So it's still a year away. That is a long time post-development. If they are doing reshoots and other things, and this writer that actually had a lot of gave a lot of credibility to this movie, it's like, hey, this may not be so fucking bad.
Oh right.
And now it's
He's
looking
like, no.
Yeah, don't
do that.
Me. No.
Don't use my name.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe they just didn't pay him. You know, pay the guy, and then he's like, all right, you can use my name.
Or he saw what I'm going to co-write, and he sees what Eli Roth has, and he's like, I will not co-write with you. Your brain no work. And then I don't know, but we'll see. A game that we had played, Gundam Evolution. Bandai Namco has pulled the plug on it. So it is about a year old. Came out for a short period of time.
Wow, that shit is already dead. I actually kind of liked it, but I was looking at live service, but it just felt hollow. It felt like the Gundams that were coming out were just not. They are kind of all of the same type and class, and it's like I don't know if the developers knew how to do a live service experience. And plus, live service experience is just like doomed to fail. If they don't make buku money, then the company's like, well, I don't want to keep these servers and the staff paid. I don't want to have to keep paying people.
Oh, yeah. I mean, paying people.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
Shut it all down unless I'm making ridiculous profit every month. And I guess it wasn't making ridiculous profit every month.
I mean, it's difficult because you go over in China and Japan, and there's so many other Gundam games that are incredibly popular. They're trying to move in on that, so it's like it launched in September.
I just want a good Gundam game for real. I want a AAA, but the people who have the license are only willing to give it, low-level resources, free to play. Now even the free-to-play thing has fucking failed for it. It's like, God, man.
What about Armored Core?
I want Gundam. Yeah. Armored Core is cool and all, but I like the robots and the mecha in Gundam way better.
It's just
than Armored Core.
It's so easy to get these Japanese licenses and just put out a
something
bargain.
Half-assed,
yeah. I mean, we see it in half the anime games and everything too. So it's unfortunate. Quick, and I do mean quick, update on Microsoft and Activision, everything. Earlier in the week, Microsoft told the FTC, it's like, look, you said you're going to challenge us. Why? Bro, why?
Bro.
Beat your ass in court. I'm going to beat your ass in court again. You have nothing. Stop it. And then the FTC later
and
in the
also
week,
remember, we control the military.
Yeah. Oh, so that's in the UK.
No.
Oh, they control the country's defense, yeah. And so later in the week, the FTC is like, yeah, we're going to suspend our in-house administrative challenge. They ultimately got nothing, and so that's what's ended up happening.
FTC folds, gives up.
Yeah, so they are done now. They still have to convince the CMA in the UK, and they have that's been delayed a little bit. And so one thing that we talked about last week is there was an agreement that Microsoft made with Activision. Said we will purchase you by this date, and if not, I'm going to have to give you $3 billion.
Yeah,
and we've passed that date, and so the two companies have come together and have agreed to extend that deadline to October 18th.
Yeah,
but the termination fee has been raised to $4.5 billion.
Oh,
so.
Jesus.
People over in the UK can really fuck this up, as far as if they try to push this up beyond that. But with the EU and the US folding, the last bastion being the UK, I imagine that with the new concessions that Sony has signed, they signed that piece of paper saying, okay, we'll keep Call of Duty for 10 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when they say okay, this will be the last time we talk about it for a very long time.
Okay.
I think we got like one or two more stories on them.
One or two?
Are you playing footsie with me?
No, you're the one.
I'm playing footsie with me,
Your
Joe.
foot is over here.
Your foot is hit me 5 foot 2 times now.
Look, you see this
then
line?
I just hit your foot now, but you hit my foot too. Anyways, hey, how many co-op players is Baldur's Gate?
That's 4.
I think it's 4-person
I
co-op.
thought it was 4.
Yeah,
because
there's a 72-hour early access, but that's on PS5. But that
We're tired of early access.
That doesn't
We're
make
gonna play it when it comes out.
The earliest anybody's gonna get to play it is August 3rd, because the PC is like a 32-day early access, because the PS5 version comes out much later.
See, a month later.
It's like August 31st or something like that.
It comes out. I think it's the day that Starfield comes.
Well,
out.
for
PS5.
Yeah, you want to get it August 3rd because that'll give you 5 weeks to crank through, some 100-hour gameplay before Starfield gets here. Mm-hmm. So that's probably what we're gonna have to do. And I estimate we'll do Baldur's Gate, then maybe a little bit for Madden, and then just go straight into Starfield. I think is the plan.
I think we could get it just Madden
what else
one day.
is coming out?
Like Madden, we could just do it in 1 day.
Probably 1 day,
really
1 or
changes.
2 days, if I can handle.
What's different? Nothing.
If I can get heart pressure or blood pressure medicine or whatever.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing will ever change.
It comes out, give it an F, and just
nothing will ever change.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Ubisoft, company famous for absolutely fucking up every opportunity. Groping the women and just being generally awful. all the
shit,
time.
Alex, I forgot. There is Mortal Kombat 1 before Starfield. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So we got to find a way to fit in Mortal Kombat 1 as well. Oh, and then Armored Core 6 is also before. That's August 25th. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, maybe we'll do like a rapid fire review. You could take one of these. Mm-hmm. Maybe Armored Core.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I like Armored Core.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So Ubisoft has recently announced that if your account can be suspended if you don't log in frequently enough, because they have their own launcher.
What?
So if you don't log in, they don't want to keep your digital information in their servers. That's not their fucking job. And so if you don't log in enough, they can suspend and then delete your account. And that means that your games that you paid for with real actual money go away forever.
What?
Yeah.
This was a thing?
This is the thing.
Yeah, I saw somebody sent like an
Was
email.
this always a thing?
Apparently.
Or is this a new thing Ubisoft is doing? Because, no!
I think this is a new thing.
Cut that shit out.
This is the first we've seen.
Fucking Ubisoft, are you crazy? Is this like Play? What's their stupid Connect? Yeah, fuck Connect.
So, they recently shared a screenshot of an Ubisoft support email telling the user that their Ubisoft account had been suspended for inactivity and would be permanently closed after 30 days. It looks like a phishing email.
Was it like he didn't play for like 10 years or something like that?
When was the last time you opened up yours?
I don't know. I'm probably
You probably
already
got an
suspended.
email. You see, you probably got an email.
100%.
Yeah, you actually have to
that's
check to see
fucking
if you got an
bullshit.
email. And so it would be permanently closed after 30 days, and then it says you can avoid the account closure by logging into your account within 30 days and selecting the cancel account closure link. So you have to click on the link, and if you don't click on the link, they're going to delete all of the games that you paid for. You will have no access to any of that stuff. And so this is wild.
No, this has to be a mistake. Ubisoft needs to clarify this. Permanently closed after 30 days. 30 days I don't log into your fucking service to lose all access to my games. Fuck this! This has to be a scam. Some kind of email phishing thing, like you said.
Yeah, so there's a couple things that were linked in the article. In their user agreement, the company does reserve the right to suspend or end services at any time. It also says, quote, "We may also close long-term inactive accounts to maintain our database. You will be notified by email if we begin the process."
I'm sure all companies have that clause in their big fucking thing. So
and there's also the thing at the end that says, and then if your account is deleted, as we will be unable to recover the account once it's been closed, we strongly recommend only putting in the request if you're absolutely sure you would like to close your account. So if their account gets closed, they cannot get it back, including the games that you've paid for. And so you're right. This probably has to be something that Ubisoft has to clarify, but their launcher is a piece of shit. And I don't want to ever use it.
No.
But I have purchased games on it.
okay, so now even if we fucking buy an Ubisoft game, now we have to fucking keep this in mind that we're going to lose access to it if we don't constantly log in. I would say if this is the case and this is what they're going to do from now on, just don't buy Ubisoft games anymore.
If you want to play that new Star Wars game, you have to, because they're only going to release it on their launcher for. And so they've announced the new Ubisoft game, the Scoundrels or whatever. I don't.
That's only going to be on Connect?
They said it's going to be on their Ubisoft Connect. Yeah.
Well, they need to clarify this first.
Yeah. So this is something they'll probably go out and be like, no, we're not going to delete your games, but they just have to fix this policy. So this is
That's another fuck up for them.
Yeah,
I mean, I guarantee you that kind of language has been in all terms of services for a lot. One guy found it's been in there since at least October 2012, over a decade. Check for yourself here. But why it's coming up?
Why they're doing this now?
Either it's a phishing scam or it is a legit support service message from Ubisoft that the guy got bored at work one day. I don't know. This needs a clarification because that's huge.
It is.
Hey, I could spend $300 on games and then I don't log in for 1 month and all of my account is gone, unrecoverable, where I cannot get it back. No, I would quit
Is that
Ubisoft forever.
Include your NFTs if you buy them and then you're inactive?
No, because Quartz is a separate system, Joe, and as long as the blockchain that they keep switching over, it continues to exist, which doesn't because they keep canceling the blockchain that they're on and using different ones, then it's fine. The receipt that you own to a digital useless thing will be there.
They're not your games. You've merely purchased a temporary license to access them at the discretion of Ubisoft, and we have decided that.
And when they close Connect, you lose them anyway. And when they close EA Origins, you're going to lose all those games anyway. And that's the problem.
I mean, nobody actually effectively thinks like that except for these companies, and they don't actually execute it. Because if they did, we would do shit like this. It was just like, well, I'm not going to buy anything from you then.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, just total up the amount of money that we've all spent on Steam, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're closing shop. All your games are gone. It's like, oof.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no one would buy anything on there ever again. So
physical copies only now.
Well, we'll let you know next week if there's going to
Yeah.
be an update on this and Ubisoft comes out.
There's-
and says
The
They
other
have to
hole in
say
the
something.
article is that the 30 days is the time you have to react to the message. Okay, it's not that you've been inactive for 30 days. We don't actually know what the period of inactivity was to set this off.
Yeah,
to
but
be
at the same
fair,
time,
we gotta
like-
do some double check.
Yeah, at the same time, like you get all these emails, like you're not gonna see it.
No,
then
I'm
all
not
of a
gonna
sudden
see
be
that.
like, oh shit, I'm
Right.
You want me
They
to click
should-
this link and
they-
log in?
They shouldn't have that
Sure.
in the first place. I should be able to stop using your shit for a fucking year if I feel 2 years, whatever.
You don't have any fucking games. What
So
the
as
fuck am
long
I
as
gonna
your
open
service
it?
is
what
still
am I gonna
there.
do though? They don't have any games that I
Yeah.
want to play. It's
Yeah.
been like a long ass time.
Exactly. The only way this is acceptable if somebody just got a username right and they have no activity, did not log in, no games whatsoever, they're just sitting on a name. Then I can see, fine. After that account has been inactive for 2 years, yeah, go ahead and get rid of it.
What's-
But any other case, if they buy a single $1 application for a fucking mobile game on Ubisoft Connect, they have a right to fucking keep that shit forever.
I mean, they specifically mentioned to maintain the database. It's like, what does your
What
username,
what-
password, and just the list of
Oh,
games
that's
that
so
you
much
purchased.
data.
It's like I'm not telling you to store my game for me. I'm just saying or save files.
The letter is too expensive. You used Q in your username
You know how much Q
3
is?
times.
Q is expensive.
Q is expensive, okay? It has to do with the QAnon and things because everybody search. I don't know. I'm going with this. It's a QAnon conspiracy.
Shit's fucking crazy, man. I don't know what they're doing. But
Yeah.
They need to get
I don't know,
ahead of the story.
It's got a lot of
Say
bad press.
something.
Ubisoft needs to turn shit around before they fucking release Star Wars, and get right back on track. Because you cannot be the company that you are now and then also have Star Wars and doing all this other shit.
Yeah, because I'm surprised they haven't said anything about this right now, because that's pretty big.
You're right. When did this story come out, Alex?
Mm,
This needs to be clarified right away. It's just 2 days ago. So that was over the weekend. So I'll give them till end of day today.
it is end of the day there.
No, assholes.
It's 8 p.m. there.
All right. Well, we need to know now.
Yeah. So this is an important thing to take into consideration. There's some really fun and mostly nonsensical but very fun tinfoil hat shit, like the Ubisoft chemtrail shit, where
I don't know.
Tencent's been purchasing a lot of the company and declining prices in the game or in the Ubisoft as a whole would allow other people to come in, and so purposely having all
Purposely tanking them?
have all this bad PR
So they can
and
buy them for cheaper.
buy them for cheaper, take control over the company, kick out the three brothers that the real grabby ones, and kick them out of the company, and then take over. And so
They're not grabby. They're French.
yeah. But
Okay, they're
Pepe Le Pew is French, and
They're grabby.
we canceled that motherfucker. So
Hey, you leave Pepe alone.
yeah,
Oh,
Pepe
man.
leaves
He's
her alone.
he's from an older generation. He's a grandpa now. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's what I got over here. You find anything else over there?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
I thought you had one about Valorant.
Oh yeah. I do got a Valorant. I want to talk shit about Valorant. So right now, Riot is cracking down on apparently a Valorant app that gives players a significant advantage before the matches. So, God, man, just stop playing Valorant, please. These fucking ridiculously priced packs. I know it's free to play, right? It's well, Joe, I don't buy anything. It's like, yeah, but you're still supporting it. I don't know how this is so
If they were
such a
reasonable
success.
prices, it would be a different conversation.
Right.
But
I would-
this is like
I would
$200,
champion it from the
$100.
fucking mountaintop. But yeah. So anyways, apparently there's an app where you could go real quick and check the stats of the people that you're playing against, right? So you can make decisions. Does this player play this particular Overwatch character often? And if you see that he doesn't, then you're like, okay, so I'm going to counter this and do this. So basically a lot of meta information before it begins because it's using the API, right?
Yeah, they used to do it in League all the time where you join a game and then someone in chat's like, all right, this is what their top laner always plays, so we can ban that or we can counterpick it. And I know that this person is on like a 13-game losing streak, and so they're probably mentally tilted, so we are going to jungle gank them the entire game.
Yeah.
And so they quit. And
The app was called Recon Bolt, and, you know, it was free, but they did have a premium tier. You can pay Recon Bolt a one-time $5 purchase that unlocks extra features.
that's the cheapest thing associated with Valorant.
Yeah,
$5?
one-time $5 purchase because they're not Riot, right? And it gives you more stats so that you can use. And then Riot took to Twitter and said, hey, using unauthorized third-party apps that pull information hidden by our game client can get you banned. And so they tried to, you know, to gently remind players that this is a practice that's not allowed, and you will get banned. And so they're cracking down on people that are using the app.
How long before Riot sells the app, right? Where it's,
That's a good idea. Why didn't we think of that?
God damn it!
Yeah, well, because remember,
cracking down 'cause we
Riot
want-
doesn't develop or make any of their own games. They wait and they see other people with good ideas and they steal games
There you
from
go.
people. And so Riot could be like, look, if anyone's going to make money on the mentally deficient people who play our games, it's going to be me. And so they're going to be like, no, it's now the Valorant deep dive app, and it's going to cost, instead of $5, $50, and monthly, bi-weekly. I don't fucking know.
So we'll see if Riot revokes the API access, you know, for Recon Bolt or threatens legal action. Right now, they're just warning people, and it could pop off from there. So, anyways, yep, I think that's it. There's one more where Neopets, you know, somewhat popular, you know, pet. What do you call those types of games? It's going independent, and they're also canceling an NFT game and promising an era free from corporate baggage. So I'll give you one good news story here.
Neopets?
Neopets
Is what is Neopets?
Neopets
like a
was one of the
Tamagotchi?
hottest destinations on the World Wide Web of the early 2000s.
Oh, it was that Neopets. Okay.
Yeah,
I remember that. I
you
remember
that.
Yeah, I remember.
So, well, what happened is they got bought up, and then this and that, and whoever Viacom bought them for $160 million during its peak, and then a bunch of other, and then it was acquired by Chinese game developer NetDragon, and then they started putting some stuff in there and having ideas like NFT, metaverse, Neopets, and this was obviously not very popular. And just a few months ago, they said that now we have all the right ingredients for Web3 gaming. We're going to separate from these crypto companies and go independent, and say they're transitioning away from the Neopets metaverse NFT game. I just thought it was nice, you know, that there's one person that's like, all right, we're not gonna do that shit no more. NFTs, nah, we're not doing that. So
When's the last time you fed your Neopet, Joe?
It's dead.
Or your Tamagotchi?
It's dead.
It's so sad. Your Tamagotchi is so sad. You haven't fed it in so
they're
long.
saying the
Shit
right
everywhere.
things. They're saying the Neopets team has taken a close look at every nook and cranny of the Neopet world, and after doing so, the decision has been made to transition away from the metaverse and redistribute those resources to the development of a game that we can feel better reflects our values and our vision. So good on them. Yep. All right. Well, good.
Time to start playing again?
NFT games. Another NFT game canceled. Down the drain. Good.
Good.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. We will see you on the next one. Click the links down below for the best wallets in the market, and we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.